You're watching Oklahoma's News 4 this morning.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning at 4. Got some showers and thunderstorms making its way across parts of the state. Already starting to see some lightning and hear some rumbles of thunder for northern parts of the Oklahoma City metro. Might also be tracking some severe weather possible in far northern parts of the state. So pretty active morning here to start your early Thursday. Let's go and get right into the latest, starting off with a live look at our storm scanner. Got the radar loop going on there for you. So right now we got a couple of areas of showers and thunderstorms. That first wave of thunderstorms that made its way through late last night, early this morning, that is now starting to push its way into far eastern Oklahoma. I have a lightning tracker on this as well. So the second wave is making its way across I-35 right now. That's what we're seeing here for Oklahoma City off to the north. And then there's going to be a third wave of showers and thunderstorms right now developing across far northwestern Oklahoma. This one's going to be packing quite a punch. If we see any severe weather this morning, it's going to be because of this complex in far northern parts of the state. So heads up for far northern Oklahoma. The storm motion on this is going to take it to the east primarily. So not really looking like this is going to impact the Oklahoma City metro up through Guthrie unless it starts to back build just a little bit here as it continues to transition across far northern Oklahoma. So a closer look up here, got the lightning tracker on there for you. Lightning is normally a good indicator on just how healthy a thunderstorm is. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And the lightning is still maintaining, even coming up for some parts of this storm. So that means that there will be a hail threat here this morning for far northern parts of the state. So taking the lightning off there, you can see where the heaviest rainfall is right now. It's moving between Freedom and Alva. So far northern parts of Woods County and the far northern parts of Alfalfa County, that's where we're going to be watching the heaviest rainfall. Some flash flooding possible here this morning as well, because as we've seen here over the past couple of days, I mean, the soil is saturated. The ground can only take so much water before flooding becomes an even bigger impact. So that's what I'm primarily going to be watching here for far northern Oklahoma. And once again, the storm motion on these is going to be primarily to the east. So unless these really start to back build here on the far western parts of the storm, not really looking like these are going to impact the Oklahoma City metro here for this morning. So that's a little bit of good news. So here closer to the Oklahoma City metro, got some thunderstorms making the way across I-35 right now, just to north of Guthrie up through Perry. A little bit of lightning with this. So we're also watching some thunderstorms moving through Covington right now, about to push its way into Payne County. So heads up for you folks in Stillwater, Perkins, Cushing. Storm motion on these taking a little bit quicker, about 30 miles an hour. So Stillwater, you got about 15 minutes here before these storms move in right there. So a little bit of lightning with this, possibly a little small hail core as well. We're talking small hail up to about maybe dime size. So that's not insignificant, but it's going to continue to push its way into Payne County right there. Also had a thunderstorm just make its way through Guthrie, but these thunderstorms that I'm tracking right now, this is that second wave here through central parts of the state. These are going to be more disorganized, so there will still be a low severe threat, but these storms are going to be more widespread in nature, not really going to be creating a complex like what I was watching in far northern parts of the state. So for northwest Oklahoma City, still tracking some showers moving through right there. That's what I'm primarily looking like. They're looking like they're paralleling Northwest Expressway right there between El Reno or between Okarche down through Piedmont, Deer Creek. These are primarily going to impact the far northern parts of the Oklahoma City metro. I'm going to say north of the Turnpike. So if you live north of the Turnpike through Edmond, Deer Creek, that's where we're probably going to see these early morning showers pushing through right now. For the rest of the Oklahoma City metro, just a little bit of cloud coverage, and we're starting to see a little bit of that. This is what we call a gust front. These little lines here that you're seeing on the radar, these little green lines. That's what we call the gust front. That's where the leading edge of the storms are going to form if we have any. This is going to be the strong winds that are making their way through parts of the state, pushing their way through Purcell, Gwinnett, eventually into Pauls Valley right there. So that's where we're tracking the leading edge of the storm. Could see some storms developing along that. But for the Oklahoma City metro, looked like we might have had a light little shower make its way through more, but for the most part, for this morning, a couple of showers developing in far western parts of the Oklahoma City metro, pushing into Deer Creek right there, pushing through Yukon, but these are very light in nature. Looks like they might make their way into the Will Rogers World Airport area right there if they hold on together, but I'll continue to watch that to see if they can. Temperatures outside, pretty mild, not too bad. We'll see temperatures starting off in the low to mid, even some upper 70s. Oklahoma City is the warm spot here for this morning, already at 78 degrees. But for today, we will see some rain-cooled air from time to time. But overall, today's going to be another muggy and hot day. Looking like today's going to be the hottest day we're going to see of this week. In fact, today might be the last day we see temperatures in the 90s here as we head into early parts of August, believe it or not. So for your hour-by-hour planner, this is to get you out the door and prepared for your day. Partly cloudy skies here to start. Some early morning showers possible. Now as we head throughout the rest of the day, a little bit of clearing as the sun rises here and as we head into the afternoon. But right around lunchtime, some more cloud cover is going to slowly start to work its way back into the forecast. And yeah, highs today, upper 80s to low 90s. So today is going to be the hot day of the week. So it's definitely going to feel a lot more like summertime in July time, that's for sure. Now, as we head into this afternoon, the highest chance of showers and thunderstorms, it'll be 2 waves. The first wave is going to primarily impact far northern Oklahoma, Ponca City through Miami, primarily along the Kansas border. And then as we head into the early afternoon hours, we're going to be watching for some more showers and thunderstorms, primarily developing across southern into south central and then into eastern Oklahoma, and that's where you're going to see that line between Ardmore, McAllister through Sallisaw. Here for the Oklahoma City Metro, we're going to be mostly dry, but some isolated showers, unorganized, scattered showers this afternoon, and then a little bit more of an evening chance of showers and thunderstorms here as we head into tonight. So pretty tricky forecast here setting up as far as the afternoon rainfall chances. And the temperatures here for today, yeah, the heat is going to be back. That is for sure. So check this out. Highs today across the state in northern Oklahoma, where it's a little bit cloudier, where we have a better chance of rain for the afternoon hours. Temperatures are going to struggle to make it into the mid 80s and then some upper 80s. But then look what happens in far southern parts of the state. We're going to see hot conditions once again. We're actually going to see some pretty good sunshine down here. So look what's going to happen. Mid to upper 90s, and yes, even some triple-digit heat possible once again. Yesterday, Hollis had a 100-degree reading, and today it's looking like Frederick, Altus, Olustee might see some hundreds as well, Mangum maybe as well. So we will see that triple-digit heat back in the forecast here for today. For Oklahoma City, does look like we'll get up to 90 degrees here for our afternoon high. So upper 80s, low 90s. It all just depends on how much cloud coverage we get. If it stays cloudy, we're not going to get into the 90s. But if we see some pretty good peaks of sunshine right around that lunchtime hour, yeah, we'll see temperatures today making it into the 90s. So for your highs, looks like we'll get up to 89 degrees today for Edmond, 90 for Oklahoma City, 90 and more, 92 degrees today, the afternoon high possible in Norman. And we will see a front make its way through the state. It's going to be a cool front, which is going to set up for some nicer weather tomorrow, temperature-wise. So we will see winds today out of the north about 10 to 15 miles an hour. So not quite as breezy as what we have been dealing with, but still a little bit windy here from time to time. And then as we head into the overnight hours, because of that front making its way through the state, we will see increasing rainfall chances here over the overnight hours. So about a 40% chance here for Oklahoma City, but the highest chance for showers and thunderstorms here for tonight is going to be central into eastern parts of the state. You can see that little bit of a bullseye there for Tulsa, Stillwater, down through McAllister and Sallisaw, and then some fringe rainfall chances in far southern and far western parts of the state. So yeah, we're setting up for a pretty wet end to the month of July, and if we get about a quarter of an inch of rain more here for Oklahoma City, that's going to place us in the top 10 wettest Julys of all time for the Oklahoma City Metro, and that's dating back to the 1890s. So it's a good thing because we definitely need the rainfall, that's for sure. So here's the future track radar here for tonight. By about 6 a.m. we'll see cloudy skies, and once again, the shower chances, the thunderstorm chances here for tonight, they're going to be more widespread in nature. You can see this by 6 a.m. we'll see some shower and thunderstorm chances possible in northern Oklahoma, some in southern parts of the state, and then some more thunderstorms developing out across far western Oklahoma. And those are the ones that look like they might make their way into the Oklahoma City Metro. So this is your 9 o'clock hour here for your early Friday morning. This is tomorrow morning. So the highest chance of thunderstorms for tomorrow, this is your Friday morning, is primarily looking like it's going to be in far northern parts of the state with a low chance here for the Oklahoma City Metro. So once again, starting this morning, heading into tonight and tomorrow, it's going to be more isolated, scattered waves of showers that we're going to be dealing with and tracking here for us. And then as we head into tonight, into your early parts of your finally Friday morning, we're going to see overnight lows in the upper 60s to low 70s. So it'll be a mild, muggy night here starting off. Once again, is what we'll be tracking down to 70 degrees tonight for you folks in Ponca City, 69 in Stillwater, 73 tonight. Overall, not too bad. A pretty mild start for your early Friday in Kingfisher. And then as we head into your Friday afternoon, still going to be some pretty good shower and thunderstorm chances here setting up back in the forecast. So tomorrow, the best chance of thunderstorms is going to primarily be for central into northern and eastern Oklahoma. Looks like the bullseye might be Tulsa up through Miami. We'll continue to track that, but for Oklahoma City, 30% chance here for the Metro. So overall setting up for a pretty wet end to the month of July. And then as we head into tomorrow afternoon, hey, check this out. This is a snapshot of your 5 o'clock temperatures on your Friday. So afternoon highs will be a little bit warmer than this, but this is what it's going to feel like here as you're heading home to start the weekend. Check this out. Highs are going to be in the upper 70s to low 80s. So thanks to that front that made its way through, we're going to see highs going from the 90s today to the 80s tomorrow. So setting up for a pretty decent weekend here coming up, Kent. So overall, that first weekend of August, you normally think of it being the hottest time of year, but this weekend's not going to be too bad. I'll have more coming up in just a bit.
Damian, thank you. Well, a 9-year-old girl